Sometimes slow, precise tactics are required to tempt and tease fish into biting. At others, adding a bit of speed to expand coverage and trigger strikes is exactly what the doctor ordered. Especially in midsummer, when forage is abundant, and you want your lures or baits to stand out in the crowd.
That's a big fish.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Ooh,
What?
feels like a good one, James. He's a head shaker. Take it easy.
26 foot, whatever that means. Yet 1.2 miles an hour.
That's perfect. Perfect spinner speed. He's close. He's
It's a big one. It's a big one. Yeah, look at that horse. That's a big one, Dave. Now you're talking. Look at that one. That's what I call an opener. Look at that guy
First
there.
fish of the day.
That's a real one there.
And they can only get bigger than that one. That's a nice fish, and as you can see, he nailed a spinner rig, going about 1.2 miles an hour. We had a night crawler just on there, and it's a perfect way to cover water, a little quicker than a live bait rig, not quite as fast as a crankbait.
Ooh.
And it's a great presentation option for not only catching but locating walleyes. And when you're on a monster lake like this one, you got to do a lot of looking before you can zero in and catch a fish.
No, that's a nice one. That's boy, you get a number of those boys. You know, over the years, actually, we've fished spinners all over the country, everywhere from the Great Lakes, fishing for suspended fish, in Canada, in the Missouri River, in the Dakotas, and realistically down to the Mid-South reservoirs. Spinner rigs really have a really wide application of different fishing situations, and the biggest key is the ability to cover a lot of water really quickly. Right now, the water temperature, when you look at it on my depth finder, 72 degrees. This is really prime time throughout the course of the summer when speed with spinners can be a key way to catch walleyes.
James and I are out on Mille Lacs Lake in Minnesota, which has always been a real hotbed of spinner fishing, experimentation and development and productivity for walleyes. I bet you a good 50 years ago, started out with small little silver spinners or little orange spinners on monofilament line, as opposed to big metallic contraptions that were baited with bait. And those original spinners eventually gravitated over the years into long line, light line spinner rigging tactics with tiny little blades, small hooks, and the idea was to blend the coverage and the flash and the attraction of the spinner in with some amount of finesse, much like a live bait rig. So basically you're pulling a finesse live bait rig with a lot more flash and attraction at a little bit faster speed. And that's basically what a spinner rig is.